guys, it's Allie here, and today I'm just gonna show y'all a little bit of what I learned at clown school. I went to clown school when I was probably 13 years old, just because I didn't like the way that I looked, so I had to go to clown school to make myself look better and feel better about myself. So here I have my paint, and this is always the first thing that you do. This is the very first thing we learned in clown school. You take your paint, you have to make sure it's shaken up really, really well, or else it will not work, and you won't be able to use it on your face like you should be able to. So you take your little brush here, and you kind of just lather it on your face. It doesn't really matter where it goes. You just got to make sure that it's on, and you got to make sure that it gets on everywhere. You got to get your little clown cheeks. Got to make sure those get painted really well. And I have a mustache issue, and then after you get your mustache, you get your other cheek, and you got to make sure that all your pores are clogged up by this stuff. Like, you want to make sure that you put so much on that you cannot even see your pores. And then you get your beard and your sideburns, and oh, we almost forgot about our forehead. So we do that, and again, just to clarify, you got to make sure that you literally clog your pores with all of this. So your pores you should have zits all over your face after you do this because of how much you're clogging your pores. And then you keep putting it on your beard, make sure that's all covered up and good. And then your mustache too, and your nose, you want to make sure that's good too. And you make sure you get under your eyes, all over under your eyes. That's a very important part. And then you take this. I like to call this my Mufasa cream from The Lion King. I like to put some tribal dots on underneath my eyes just to make some tribal stuff, and on my nose, and on my beard, and also on my forehead, because as I said, you can never put too much on. So you put your dots on, you kind of let them sit, and then you take your finger and you just kind of rub them around because we don't really like the dots to be there. So we kind of rub it in, and then you make yourself look like you are from the Lion King movie. If you don't look like you're from the Lion King movie, then you are doing it wrong. Again, you gotta make sure that you rub it all in because you don't want those tribal dots to be there. So you just gotta slather it all in and just rub it in so that you can't see it anymore, because there's no point of even doing this because you just end up rubbing it in anyway. So you won't even be able to see the dots. And then you take this stuff and you kind of make a kissing face like you're about to kiss your hottie, and you rub that on your cheekbone or just under your cheekbone so that it makes it a little bit darker, because you don't want to have the same color face because you got to be two-faced, right? Everyone has to be two-faced. So you do one cheek, and then you do the other cheek, and again, you have to make sure that you're two-faced because everyone likes a two-faced person. I mean, who doesn't like someone who's two-faced, right? So you gotta clog your pores, continue clogging your pores, and just like rub it in, make it as dark as you can, because that's how you become a two-faced person. And also in clown school, we learned to put some of this on our nose too, because that makes you even more two-faced. Some people didn't really know this part, but it really helps when you're trying to be the most two-faced that you can be. So you got your nose, and then you put some on your forehead too, because that also helps with your two-faced clownness. And then after that, you gotta keep rubbing it in on your forehead and just all over your face, because I mean, two-faced is the goal here, right? And then after you do your two-facedness, you take this little circle, and this is what I like to call some whitening cream, because after you put the two-faced stuff on, it got a little bit dark. So you just kind of take some of these white and you put 3 dots. It's very important that you put 3 dots. They are if you put more than 3 dots, then it doesn't work. And if you put less than 3 dots, it doesn't work. And you also want to make sure you get it on your neck and again your boot. So after you do the two-facedness, you have to put some pink paint on. That really helps with your contrasting your clown. And while you're putting your pink paint on, you have to make sure that you make a duck face as much as possible, because And now we're taking the contents of a glitter bomb and we're putting it on our cheeks because every clown has to be glittery. So we just take it and we put as much on our cheeks as we can, on our cheekbones, because we have to look like a glitter bomb exploded on our face, because that is one of the main keys to being a clown. And also putting it on your lip helps too. And now we are putting on some eyeshadow, and this is also glittery because we can't get glittery enough. So that really helps too with our clownness. And then this is some more stuff that we are going to put on our eyes, on our eyelids, because we want to make our eyelids pop, because we can't be a successful clown without popping eyelids. You want to make sure that you're putting so much of this stuff onto your eyelids that they are so dark, and that's the only thing that people can see on your face. They have to pop and be really, really dark, because if they aren't, then your clownness failed. And then after that, we're gonna take this little stick and we're gonna rub it under our eyeballs, because we wanna make it look like we have white eyeliner on, because that will make your eyeballs pop. It'll make your eyeballs look like they're about to pop out of your head. So that's always a key component. Just popping everywhere. Everything has to pop. And then we're gonna get a little naked, and we're gonna use this black color, and we're gonna put that on our eyelids too, because you can never get naked enough with this stuff. So you have to just put it on and get a little naked and naked and naked, and just kind of rub it on and just be really messy with it. So you can even put it under your eyeball, because you gotta be naked everywhere. So you can't just be partially naked. So we're gonna put it on, and then we're gonna move on to the next eye. And on this eye, we're also gonna get naked, because we can't just be half naked. So we have to put it on our eyeball and make it really, really dark, so that that's the only thing that pops on our face. And then we're gonna use this stick, and I like to call this making your eyeballs look like spider legs, because when you put this, it makes your eyelashes darker, and it makes you look like you have little spider legs growing out of your eyeballs. So, and everyone loves spiders, right? Who doesn't love spiders? So you gotta put a lot on one eye, and then you can't put too much on the other eye, because you have to make one eye pop more than the other. So you're gonna do this eye more than you did the other one. And then you're gonna get some more spider legness right here. And then this is a very key part. You make spider legs under your eyes too. If you don't have spider legs on both top and bottom of your eyes, then you have failed as a clown. See, look, we're putting the spider legs underneath our eyes, and this was also a very key component to help our eyes pop. See, popping is the key here. And then after this, we are done.